This is the NBA Draft Lottery, presented by State Farm.
Look at Kevin Durant, the number 2 overall pick back in 2007. His Warriors looking to take a commanding 2-0 lead against the Spurs. He had 34, folks, in Game 1. That coming up at the conclusion of the draft lottery here in New York. Well, with the lottery moments away, let's take one more look at the probabilities of each team winning the number 1 overall pick. The Boston Celtics, as a result of their trade with Brooklyn, have the best odds for the number 1 pick at 25%. Many trade conditions to note as well. Most notably, the Lakers could end up going to the 76ers if it were to fall out of the top 3. Well, the time has finally come, and here is NBA Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum to reveal the final order, that's right, of the teams at the top of the 2017 NBA Draft. Mark.
Thank you, Mark, and good luck, everyone. Pick number 14 will be made by the Miami Heat.
After starting the season 11-30, the Heat went 30-11, Alonzo, over the last 41 games.
The 13th pick belongs to the Denver Nuggets.
The Denver Nuggets average 111.7 points per game, 3rd best in the NBA, behind Golden State and Houston.
Picking 12th will be the Detroit Pistons.
After 29 years in Auburn Hills, the Pistons will play Little Caesars Arena, downtown Detroit, next season.
The 11th pick in the draft will go to the Charlotte Hornets.
Kemba Walker averaged a career-high 23.2 points per game and was a first-time All-Star this year for the Hornets. Things holding the form.
Pick number 10 will be made by the Sacramento Kings.
Okay, so this pick, folks, goes to Sacramento since New Orleans' pick was not in the top 3.
The 9th pick goes to the Dallas Mavericks.
Dirk Nowitzki will return for his 20th NBA season. Only Kobe Bryant has played 20 seasons with the same team.
The 8th pick will be made by the New York Knicks.
Okay, that means that Sacramento's pick has moved into the top 3, but they may not pick there since Philadelphia has the right to swap picks with Sacramento. That's right.
The 7th pick belongs to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
This pick would join a nucleus of Andrew Wiggins, who's here tonight, Karl Anthony Towns, and Zach LaVine, all 22 or younger.
Pick number 6 goes to the Orlando Magic.
This is the 25th anniversary of the Magic winning the lottery and selecting Shaquille O'Neal, number 1, in 1992.
The 5th pick will be made by the Sacramento Kings.
Okay, this is actually Philadelphia's pick, but they invoked their right to swap with Sacramento. So that means Philly is in the top 3.
And the 4th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft goes to the Phoenix Suns.
Bad news for Devin Booker and the Suns as they drop out of the top 3. And then there were just 3 remaining, Magic Johnson. Maybe he's got the magic touch tonight, folks. The final 3. The Philadelphia 76ers, the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Boston Celtics. Stay tuned to find out who wins this year's NBA Draft Lottery, coming up in a few.
The NBA Draft Lottery is presented by State Farm, here to help life go right.
Don't forget, immediately following the draft lottery and the final 3 teams, Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors taking on the San Antonio Spurs, trying to go up 2-0. And right now, back to the final 3 teams and our Deputy Commissioner, Mark Tatum, with the final order.
Thanks again, Mark. The 3rd pick in this year's draft goes to the Philadelphia 76ers. The 2nd pick will be made by the Los Angeles Lakers. And that means that the number 1 pick in the 2000 NBA Draft goes to the Boston Celtics.
Wyc Grousbeck and the Boston Celtics come back from New York with the #1 pick. It's the first time in the modern draft era that the Celtics will get the #1 pick. This already, add that to the fact that they have got a talented core, #1 team during the regular season in the East. Let's go to Cassidy. Cassidy?
I'm here with a very excited Wyc Grousbeck. And Wyc, the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference, competing in the Eastern Conference Finals, and now the #1 pick. How would you describe the state of the franchise right now?
This is pretty good. It's a good time to be a Celtics fan. I wish the draft were today. We could get a little help for tomorrow night, but this is a great night and really appreciate it.
Well, thanks so much and congrats.
Thanks a lot.
Mark?
All right, thanks a lot, Cassidy. Let us quickly, before we go, bring back Tom Penn, NBA front office executive. Tom, it's a guard-heavy draft. Talented guards in Boston. What do they do?
They take a great guard. That's what they do. What a 24 hours in Boston. We know it all starts with Isaiah Thomas. They got a great backcourt running mate. But right now, then, you put this pick front and center, and you're going to take one of these two guys. It doesn't matter. Get the talent when you can get it, either Fultz or Ball. Amazing run for the Celtics. You just got to be thrilled for them. All that Danny Ainge did to make this happen, congratulations.
Yeah, they really played their cards well, had that trade from Brooklyn, ends up the #1 pick. Jay, is this a case where talent, as Tom said, trumps need or position? Who do you think should be the #1 pick?
Well, it's not necessarily a no-brainer in this year's draft as to who you take #1. It could be argued that it's an eye of the beholder thing. I happen to believe that Markelle Fultz of the University of Washington is the best player overall in this draft. He's the best scorer. He's an excellent passer. Like, Lonzo Ball's a better passer, but that doesn't mean that Markelle Fultz can't pass it. He averaged about 6 assists per game. He averaged about 6 rebounds per game. He's longer than Lonzo Ball is. He's got a wingspan of about 6'10". A very good athlete. 3-level scorer, guy who can score from deep, excellent in pick and rolls, very good at the mid-range game, and also he can finish above the rim and get to the free throw line. He's got a lot of ability, but you wouldn't be wrong if you went with Lonzo Ball either, because he's a franchise-type point guard. So
right.
a good decision to have to be able to choose #1.
Yeah, a couple of talented guys there at the top, and Lonzo Ball could end up getting his wish playing for the Los Angeles Lakers. They select #2 if Fultz goes #1 to Boston. Well, folks, that's it from New York City. Now the results have been revealed. Go to the NBA app or NBA.com, Facebook, Twitter to view the exclusive video of the actual lottery drawing. The Boston Celtics have won the first pick of the 2017 NBA draft. Right now, we're going to send it out to Mike Breen and the gang for Game 2 of the NBA Western Conference Finals in Oakland.